We're inside app.fireflies.ai/settings, and I'm going to quickly go through some of the configurations. The first configuration is the auto join settings. Here I can have Fireflies join all my meetings that have a web conferencing dial-in number. I can have it only join meetings where I'm the owner of the meeting. Can join only when I invite Fred at fireflies.ai, the AI assistant. You can have it join meetings with only my internal teammates. I can have it join meetings with external parties. And this is pretty flexible. I prefer to have it join all my meetings that have a web conferencing link or invite on them, or a dial-in number on those calendar invites. And this way I can just set it, forget it, and have all my meetings captured. I can go back to them whenever I wanted to. The second part is just more of a notification for you. In different states, there are different laws about call compliance and recording. Participants are legally required to notify their parties about the call being recorded. So here, participants are notified by Fireflies with a quick message saying, hey, this call is being recorded for note-taking purposes, and that just gives them a heads up. You are also, as the host of the meeting, or the person using Fireflies, required to. That's why you click that checkbox when you sign up for Fireflies saying, yep, I will notify people. This is just to keep you in the clear more than anything else. The next part is the industry settings. What we can do is we can optimize the speech to text based on the type of meetings you have. Right now, you can select if you have sales meetings, recruiting meetings, consulting meetings, management meetings, and depending on those type of meetings, Fireflies will optimize its models and improve the speech to text transcription based on that. The next part is custom vocabulary. So this also helps increase the accuracy of the speech to text. If you're using unique names, nouns, proper nouns and things like that on calls, you can use custom vocabulary to build a library of words or dictionary of words that Fireflies better recognizes. For example, if I was in car sales and I use the word Chevy a lot, and for whatever reason Fireflies thinks I'm saying chili instead of Chevy, I can fix it by going here and adding Chevy. And so Fireflies, if it sees something or hears something that sounds similar to Chevy, it knows how to identify it. And this works great for names as well, because we have names that usually a machine will not recognize that well. And here's a way to improve it. So if I'm, Tesla is something I talk about, I can just go add it. And so when I say Tesla, it'll be able to recognize that word with more accuracy. So this is something great for improving the speech to text and transcription in an automated fashion. So the next is some of the other features. So if you're on the paid account for Pro or Business, you can customize who gets the meeting recap and transcript after the meeting. So on the free tier, everyone that is a participant gets a meeting recap that they can review. But if you're on the Pro tier or Business tier like me, you can then customize who would get it. So I might only want myself to get the meeting recap afterwards. I wouldn't want the participants to get it. Here is a way for me to customize it. Now let's go to the other part that I think is worth reviewing is the team section. And here I can add team members so that they can look at all the meetings that we've had. So Fireflies is really a shared workspace for all your teammates. So you can quickly invite teammates, you can deactivate teammates, you can do a lot of things. I can go invite a teammate. What I can do is add their email, bob@fireflies.ai. You can put their name in, Bob Smith, and then I can send out the invitation. I can add another person if I wanted to. So this lets you invite people so they have access to your meetings and then you have access to their meetings. What's cool is Fireflies also looks at all the teammates you're having meetings with that are not on the platform, and it'll suggest to you. And so it'll suggest you the people. So I can add Cleon to the system if I wanted to by pressing add to invite list. And it makes it very simple that way. And then the other thing is it'll also look at, for example, you might have other teammates that are using other aliases. And so you can look at all the people you've ever had meetings with and invite them to your team dashboard if you guys are, for whatever reason, using Gmails instead of your business emails, right? And that is just an easy way to invite teammates. You can also search for teammates, right? So let's type in Cleon, and it finds my teammate, which is cool because then if you, for whatever reason, don't know all the people on your team, you can use that. The other cool part is you can copy this URL and then share this unique invite link to your team. And when they log in through that unique URL, then they're able to join your team and get access to your meetings and so forth. So that's what the invite teammates function is. It's very familiar to other systems and tools that you've used. If you're on the pro or business tier, you can also customize the settings of all your teammates in one go. So here I can customize, if I was the admin, I can customize, if I want my meetings so that it, joins certain types of meetings for my teammates, and it shares it with certain types of people. That is available here, which is really cool. All right, so we kind of gone through all the major things with account settings. Let us know if you have any questions.